See, the problem with a convertible is when you get behind a dump truck like this, it just dumps the schmutz into your car. It's not exactly making me feel super confident at high speeds, though, I gotta admit. It's a little bit all over the road. It is an absolutely gorgeous day here in this BMW 430i. The seatbelt's choking the life out of me, but this car is gorgeous and pretty quick. It's not exactly gonna break any land speed records, but it really moves. I got it in full sport right now, and it's pretty soft and tame considering some of the other BMWs in full sport are like rock hard suspension. Woo, it's loud. There's a bus next to me. You can't see, it's probably out of the frame. But it is loud because it's a convertible. The car itself is not loud at all. Actually, it's got a really wonderfully sweet tune of the engine. It's quite soft until you kind of open it up, which I'm going to have an opportunity about now. Here we go. It's not winning any land speed records, but it is quick. Not like race car quick, but definitely quick. It's really an enjoyable feel. The tracking of the steering is spot on straight. I am at highway speeds and can lift my hands off with complete control. Wow, cars on all sides right now. Hold on, it's getting a little precarious. All right, they're driving, but it's all good. It's a beautiful interior. Honestly, the new BMW interiors are improved over the old ones. They're still not as luxurious as maybe some other cars, but they're looking a lot better. They're getting better. The original remodeled BMWs that started around 2011 and so, when they changed the styling, really weren't anything much to look at. This one is, so it's nice. I got to figure out where I'm driving. Hold up. All right. So the first thing I noticed when I got in the car is the sitting position for a convertible is fairly good with the top down, but my head is over the height of the ceiling. So if I were to put up the top, forget it. I mean, my head would be up in the soft top convertible. Maybe it's a hard top. You know, I haven't had the top up. I don't actually know if it's a soft or hard top. I'll check that before I give the car back. But it's an absolutely gorgeous car. It's fun to drive. The back seat, I'm 6 feet tall, about 183 centimeters. There is enough legroom like that behind me, which means a very skinny person or a child could sit behind me in this car. No, it's not really anyone bigger than that though, but I'm pretty big in general, so most drivers are going to be slightly forward of me in the front, which means you actually have a usable back seat. Pretty nice in a convertible. There's not many like that. All right. I am enjoying this thing. It is not the smoothest ride for a BMW. Like BMW standards, you definitely feel a lot more vibration in the road than other BMWs do. However, not bad. It's not exactly bad. I'm wondering if there's a wheel out of balance because I'm feeling vibration, not really road bumps, but vibration, like the steering wheel is like this. So it might just be a wheel balance thing. I don't know. But overall, it's pretty quick, man. Here, let me hammer it down, get a little performance going. We get this thing up there. It's moving. It is definitely moving. And the brakes are nice and grippy. I honestly don't know my way around this neighborhood, so I might get a little lost. I need the GPS. But you know what? Wherever I go, I'm going to get there in a hurry because this car is quick. Woo! Wow, someone just pulled straight in front of me on it. Guy's got Pennsylvania license plates. You're going to see him. I'm going to pass him right about now. It's this guy right here. Guy went right in front of my car. All right, I got to figure out how to get back on the highway in the other direction. You know, this thing just pulled me. I don't know what that is. If it's got some safety thing, it just shifted the car around. I don't know why they put that in BMWs. This thing like yanks you over when it thinks you're going to hit something when there's not. But you get these false positives. It's doing it again. Yeah, it's every time I'm close to another car, it's steering for me. And I don't really want that. Maybe if you got like a teenage driver that isn't experienced on the road, that's a good thing. For me, I'm an old school driver. I don't need any of these automatic assists. Thank God I've not hit nothing, knock on fake wood. But I mean, I don't hit things, so I don't really want the car steering for me. I want to control it. I want to be in control of the vehicle that I'm driving. Let me figure out how in the world I get back to where I'm going, though. Hold on one minute. Navigation. Where to? Where to, stupid? Where to, stupid? I honestly don't know how to use the navigation. I don't know how to get back. I'm just going to get on the highway in the other direction because that was kind of not bad that way. An interesting thing about this car is the steering wheel. The bottom section of the wheel is substantially thicker than the top. I've never driven a car like that. Usually it's uniform around the steering wheel. This one, the top is very thin here. Then you have the knobs like a lot of cars have, but then the bottom is thick. It's little two different diameters here and here. It's kind of nice because you can feel without looking, you can feel the position of the steering wheel because of that, between the knobs and the thickness. It is very nice. Now this car in particular that I'm in has been disinfected, and they sprayed something on here that completely ruined the finish. And I can see all the splatter marks from the spray that they used to disinfect the car. So longevity of the interior finish is really poor. This is a brand new car. It has, that's how many miles left. I can't see the odometer. On this screen, it doesn't show the odometer, but the car is less than a year old. So to have the finish ruined in this time frame, not so impressive. But it does definitely haul. I mean, it's not slow. It's not as fast as like the 8 Series or something like that, but it's certainly not a slow car by any stretch of the imagination. That's probably dangerous. I shouldn't have that on. Here we go. Strap that under. All right. Now, yeah, it's doing the steering thing again. Oh, I see it lights up on the screen when it thinks you're going to hit something. There's nobody around me, car. Stop taking over the steering. I don't know how to turn that off. All right. Let's see. My destinations. All right. Let's see. I got to get, where am I? Here we go. That's where I want to go. How do I get back there? Go. Go. All right. Okay. GPS kind of works. Oh, this car. See, the problem with a convertible is when you get behind a dump truck like this, it just dumps the schmutz into your car. All right, I'm not behind them no more. I could got a chance to open the car up a little bit. Let's see what it can do. My hat's not doing so well, but the car is doing just fine. It's not exactly making me feel super confident at high speeds, though, I got to admit. It's a little bit all over the road. When I drive my own 760 Li, the V12, the old model, it's a lot more stable at high speed than this is. This feels like it's a little all over the road. It doesn't feel grounded like some of the other higher-end BMWs, you know. But it is a nice car. If you're not looking to race it, oh wow, you guys can't see it on the video, but there was a leftover piece of tire from a truck in the road. I had to swerve around it. The car did that just beautifully, very gracefully, without any drama. That was quite nice. But seriously speaking, I don't know how, it's just not really inducing my confidence because the damn car keeps steering for me. And it's lighting up, so I know it's not an error. It's telling me it's doing it. Stop turning the car. I don't know how to make it go off. It's like, you know what it's like? It's like two people driving the same car. And hold on, someone's tailgating me right on top of the rear bumper. I got to get away from this guy. All right, that makes me uneasy when people do that. Jersey drivers, man. Actually, he can't be from Jersey because I can see in my rear view he's got no front license plate. Jersey cars have one. Why is this guy tailgating me? He's back behind me again. Now he's on his side. God, this guy drives miserable. All right, anyway. People in Jersey, man. All right, let's see. It's telling me I got to get off here. Oh, wow. This exit here. All right. I think this is the exit it's telling me to get off. Oh, no, it tells me. This GPS is not for the faint of heart. When you first sit in the car with this GPS, it's like, oh, God, what do you do? All right, here we go. I think I got it. It's telling me to make a Papa Yui. It's telling me to go real fast and then make a U-turn. That's what it's telling me to do. All right, that sounds like a cool plan. I hope you all can hear me. There's a lot of wind noise. Some convertibles are better with wind than others, like just the nature, the dynamics of the car block the wind better. I would put this somewhere in the middle. It's not terrible. It's definitely not super windy unless I go above the windshield, which is expected. Like in front of the windshield, it's not super windy, but some cars, they put these like rear screens up and stuff, and it really does make a difference. This car's pretty windy. That's why I'm shouting the whole video, and I'm gonna lose my voice probably. All right, it's telling me to get off the next exit, so I'll have an opportunity to, it's putting me through one of these clover tree style exits. So I have the opportunity to get some like cornering in. Let's see how it does with that. I have to say I'm really liking the small steering wheel piece on the top, thick here, big down, because I find myself holding the steering wheel like this instead of the normal like this, because I could feel where I am on the steering wheel. Very cool that way. Let me see if I can figure out how to turn off the stupid steering aid. Is there a button for that, or I have to go through the menus, which is not really safe while you're driving? It's telling me to get off this exit. All right, I guess I can't do that before hitting the exit. All right, nice little turn here. Let's see how. Oh, it's not sliding yet. Oh, now it's starting to slide. That's about as fast as it will do around the turns before you start losing traction. There we go. Whee! This is a fun car, I gotta say. This is a party car. This is not gonna thrill you if you are coming from like an 8 Series or some other sports car, like a Corvette or something. You're not gonna find this thrilling. But if you're just looking for a general party car without too much drama, I'm loving this. How do I turn this stupid thing off? That's traction control. I want that on. Control activated. Yeah, I don't want that off. No. Need that. How do I turn on? Cannot be activated. I honestly don't know what the buttons do. I got to keep driving. The light turned green. Let's see what this does. Yeah, 0 to 60 is not winning any land speed records, man. I got to say. It's not slow. There's no question about it. This is not a slow car. But I would put the real world 0 to 60 around 6.5 seconds, just from my own instinct. I didn't time it. I didn't hit 60 on that strip. Like that was probably about 4 or 5 seconds, and it was nowhere near 6. It was like 40. So let's see where, it's not going to win a land. Don't expect to track this car. Maybe you can track it because it handles so. I don't know. But don't expect to win any stoplights with it. But it's a very enjoyable party car, fun to drive, absolutely thrilling. Got to just figure out how to get back because I'm lost. But it's all right. It's all good. The heads-up display, I generally hate heads-up display. Again, I'm an old-school driver. Not everyone's going to feel this way. I find the heads-up display distracting. It's in my line of sight. This particular car, it's not really aligned right. It's aligned like to my left. I obviously cannot see heads-up display in the camera, but it's like on a little to the left, off-center, and if I shift my body to the right, it disappears. Now, I know it's on purpose. They make it so the passengers can't see that, but it's too much. It disappears too early, so like damn, whoa, wow. GPS just changed what it told me to do. That was unnerving. Okay, I don't know how to get back with this thing. Told me to get off the exit, and the last second it said rerouting and straight up forward. Okay, all right. Anyway, I don't particularly care for heads-up displays. This one's is fairly easy to see. It's not the best one I've ever used, but it's definitely not bad. How in the world do I get back? It's not telling me how to get back. All right. Motorcycle's loud. All right, let's see. How do I get back from here? Okay, it's telling me to get off this next exit. All right, so now I know where I need to do. Man, that motorcycle's loud. Holy smokes. All right, it's telling me to get off this exit here. And then what? Then it says make 2 right turns, so I pop a U-ey. All righty. Happy to do that. Let's see how well this takes the turn. You guys can't see what's coming up. It's a nice, hard, sharp right turn. Let's see. Oh, it's tailing. It's tailing. You cannot hit this too hard. You're going to slide the rear out. It's not bad. It's certainly not bad, but yeah, the rear started to tail on that pretty easily. All right. So this is not a race car, but it's a gorgeous, gorgeous party car. I'm enjoying driving this. I'm ready. I wouldn't mind owning this. I definitely would not mind owning it. The problem is that I think if I owned it, I would be a little too aggressive because it does tail. It's not like some cars you drive them real hard and they're kind of invincible. This one isn't like that. So, all right. My final thoughts are M430i, not M, excuse me. It's a regular 430i. Love the car. Thank you all for watching. See you in the next video. And like, share, subscribe, and see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.
yeah, 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 yeah.